Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your Triple Cross reading with me for the month of July 2017. You can use this reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign, since some months you might identify more with your moon sign or rising instead of your sun sign. So if you know your signs, please check those videos out for more clarity at this time, and also keep in mind that these are general readings and some messages might resonate more than others. And that's normal because there's lots of Aquariuses out there in the YouTube community. Now, with all that said, let's start your reading. So down the center, we have the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. As a crossing or supporting card, we have the Six of Wands, and this is a supporting card. So there's lots of energy and lots of green at the beginning of the month. So you're going to have the most energy at the start of the month. So try to take advantage of that and to focus it, to refine it in using it towards your work, your endeavors, your ideas, and also when it comes to plans that you would like to do this month of July, because any idea that you develop this month is going to be well received and it's going to be successful. And you're going to be pretty relentless about these ideas, and you're going to have like so much drive that you should just go for it, because you're going to feel really satisfied with the idea itself and with yourself and with your work. So it's just all positive. You have literally the green light to go for it, especially at the beginning of the month, like the first half. Now, in your root position, we have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So some of you could be dealing with someone from the earth element, such as a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. And if it's not those signs, truly it's just dealing with someone whose communication is somewhat distant. And because it's distant, it's making you feel stuck, like you're at a little bit of you feel restricted, a little bit of a stalemate situation going on. They might not be returning your calls or your emails, your messages, and they could just be slightly distant when it comes to communicating with you. Now, if that doesn't apply to you, there could be worries, a lot of mental energy expressed towards your stability, your financial stability, when it comes to your future, and trying to get these plans going, like wondering if you have enough. But you do, you have enough. So trust in that, and trust also that your ideas are good, because some of you might be questioning that. Don't go down that rabbit hole, because they are great. So focus instead on the ideas that you have enough, and that your ideas are worthy. Now, if you are feeling creatively stuck this month, try to, instead of on spending lots of mental energy on like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? Try to instead do things that inspire you. And for instance, if you are a creative person, and if you are, I don't know, a musician, for instance, instead of just listening to the records or the artists that inspire you, try to think outside the box a little bit and be inspired by going out and seeing a play, for instance, or going out and into an art exhibit and looking at beautiful paintings, things that inspire and motivate you in different ways that you didn't quite partake in before, and that could get rid of this stuck energy that you have here in the root area. And I mean, this also is very applicable to every Aquarius out there. It's not just necessarily directed towards the creative fields, because creative means that you there's creation in the word, right? Like you are creating something that didn't exist. And some of us create ideas and art. Some of us create babies. You create a child, right? It didn't exist before you. Or you create a business. So this is applicable to every Aquarius out there. I'm just giving you an example so that you know how these energies can manifest and how to try to shift these feelings of feeling stuck. Now, in your recent past, we have the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands. So some of you, and this is in your recent past, but we're dealing with energy, right? So sometimes some of you might still be here, but know if you have a lot of mental energy going on, know that the situation is going to shift. It's going to change. There is less thinking here, and there's way more ideas. Wands deal with being in the body, being in the here and now. So a way to mitigate all of this mental activity that you have is by getting rest and by taking care of yourself, looking after your body, nourishing your mind. So instead of, if some of you are expending a lot of time in social media, for instance, instead of being on Twitter or what have you, try to pick up a book instead. You're an Aquarius, you're an air sign, and I'm an air sign too. I'm a Gemini, a sun sign Gemini. And I understand, we think a lot, we live in our minds, but we can live in our minds in a more productive way, in a better way for us, because this 10, especially with the 9, is a sense of feeling way more limited than you actually are. And I say that because you really are not that limited. These limits exist in your mind. They're created by you. So a way to get out of that is to just try to be proactive. Put yourself out there. And I mean, this energy is going to shift. So just be patient. However, what I do like about this, these 3 cards, this pairing, is that a lot of you have left the past behind, and the past behind that didn't feel good for you. You felt stuck, you felt defensive about it, and if you haven't done so, you are in the midst of doing it. So if you are afraid of letting go of certain things that are taxing on your energy and on your mental peace, truly, don't delay. This is the month to do it. And by all means, the easiest way to get out of your head is to live in the present. Because I know that the past exists. I know that the future exists. These are terms that exist in the mind, right? But the present, the right here, the right now, this moment, this second is truly the only tangible reality that exists. So the more you live in the present, the more you focus in on your body and your current day-to-day, second-to-second needs, the less likely you are to live in your mind. So by all means, do anything that makes you feel alive and that makes you feel present. Now, crowning your reading, we have the Moon card, the 2 of Cups, and the Pope or the Hierophant. So this is a wonderful energy. If you are coupled, this month is beautiful to get your relationship to go to a higher level of commitment. And this could come across as either introducing each other to each other's families and living together, or this could also talk about a proposal or a wedding. So, but if that is something that you're thinking about doing, by all means, go to the next level with your partner. It's also a great time to remind your partner why you fell in love with them in the first place, and try to get them to fall in love with you every single day. And you don't have to like do anything grand. It could be little things like making their favorite coffee every morning, like giving them a nice little compliment, like writing them sneaking in a little note in their wallet or their purse, you know, whatever it is that makes them laugh, that makes them feel good. Or if they like action movies or romantic movies, but you're not into it, by all means, go and humor them and try something that makes them happy, because seeing them happy will make you happy and will make the relationship even better. Now, if you are single, you truly want a partnership, but a partnership that is only for the long term. You don't want to deal with these relationships that, you know, end quickly. You want something that with longer legs. Now, please, if you are feeling pressured by your family or society to commit, to settle down, to find the right person, don't let these pressures get to you and have them manifest in the sense of anxiety or fears. Instead, don't listen to any of that and put your focus in your friendships, anything that's equal, that opens up your heart, and in what you truly want out of a one-on-one relationship, because everything happens when it is supposed to. Everything happens at the right time. Now, in your recent your future, we have the Page of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Sun card. So halfway through the month, like third or fourth week, some of you could be dealing with another Aquarius or a Gemini or Libra. This is a person from the air element, but truly as an aspect of yourself. You could be having a little bit of an argument with somebody or a group of people, because the 5 also can talk about multiple people. But I know that you guys truly just want clarity in the situation and to make sure that these people see your side, for you to be able to express your point of view. However, just know that these people are not really caring about whether or not you're right. They want to be right at all costs. So any kind of explaining to these people is going to feel futile. So just let it go. Walk away. And if you are having a little bit of a disagreement or a fight with someone in the most negative form, there is a sense here with the Sun card that you are going to be able to come back together and to make peace later on. So don't fret. There's nothing to worry about here. Now, in your ego position, we have the 8 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, and the Hanged Man. So halfway through July, you're either going to feel, this could play two ways, you're either going to feel like things are moving too quickly, and you're gonna want to find moments of solitude, of silence, of trying to rest and just to handle all of this energy that is coming at you really quickly. But the other half of you guys, of Aquariuses out there, you're going to be wishing that things move in a quicker fashion. You're going to feel slightly stuck, wanting for things to move quicker. But just know, like I said before, that everything comes when it is its due time. So if that applies to you, try to be patient this month of July. Now, in your environment position, we have the 4 of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you are dealing with this earth sign, this Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a person who truly is just being distant. They're just being distant with you, with their communication, with their behavior. This could also be a Libra, because this is the Libra card. However, irregardless of the signs, it's just someone that isn't able to open up emotionally to you and is not letting you in fully. So try to not invest your energies, your time, your effort into someone that is not investing in the same fashion as you do, because the Justice card tries to ask you to make sure that any relationship that you have is equal, it's balanced, and it's fair. And a person that isn't letting you in is giving you lots of runaround, or kind of like for every step we take 5 back, like coming and going type of energy. Just don't deal with them for now. Let it go for now. Let them make up their mind. You can't force anyone to open up, and if it's not equal, if it's not balanced, it's not what you need. So let it go. Now, in your hopes and fears area, we have the 6 of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Death card. So some of you could be wishing to start anew in love, or with someone from the past, or a person whose connection to you truly feels as if you guys know each other from a past life. Now, on the other hand, it is truly important that you open up your heart this month, that you keep your heart open, and that you're very giving of your heart, of your wisdom, of your time into people that need from you, that could use help from you. Because giving out, being charitable and helping is truly going to transform you energetically for the good. Now, as your outcome for the month of July, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and the 4 of Swords. So by the end of the month, you're going to be trying to find a balance between your social life, your work life, and in trying to get enough rest. All right, so just know that you can do everything. You do have all the energy available here at your disposal, as long as you do everything in moderation. Moderation is the key word for you guys. And make sure that you're taking enough time to recharge, to deal with your own needs. Also, a note, because these 2 cards often come across as making sure that you're nourishing your body with enough water. So drink lots of water this month, and try not to do anything in excess so that you don't feel completely exhausted by the end of the month. And try to put limits along the month of July so that you don't feel overwhelmed by the end of it. And try to reconnect with all of your friendships, whether they be people that live nearby or they live far away, and just have a sense of fun, because the 2 of Pentacles also talks about a sense of fun, especially coupled with the 3. So it's just about finding that right middle point, that balance between having fun, working hard, and to having enough rest and looking out for yourself. All right. So that's the end of your reading, Aquarius. I hope that this has been of help to you, and I hope that this has given you a guide to better manage the energies that are available to you this month of July. Also, I'd like to thank you for visiting my channel and for your patience with these readings, as I told my fellow Aquariuses, the Spanish-speaking Aquariuses, this month, last month rather, I had a lot on my plate, and I ended up getting a little sick. So I don't like to do readings when I am not at my best, when my body isn't healthy, because if I'm reading energy, that is going to affect my reading. So I always try to do things when I am truly, truly centered, so that I don't just do a sloppy job. I like to do right by your sign. So I hope that it's okay that I took my time during these readings. I just wanted to do right by you guys. So thank you. Thank you for your understanding and your patience with these readings. Now, I'd like to thank you, specifically all my subscribers out there and every single person that has left me positive feedback, supportive comments on all my videos. I truly, truly am grateful to you. I read them all and they mean so much to me. And they let me know that I'm doing the goal that I set out for when I started doing these readings, to make them free. Just to be able to help. Getting that kind of feedback lets me know that I am fulfilling my intended goal and that I am making a positive impact out there. So thank you. Now, if you'd like a private reading with me, please visit tripletarot.com. I would love to read for you. All right, I'm wishing you a lovely month, Aquarius. I'll see you guys in August. Bye-bye.